So we put a trainer on.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Fucking oath.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I know. Super excited.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's big. Big move.
Shout out to Des Jejong. I think I'm saying it right. I'm not sure.
Say it again.
I'm pretty sure she said it different yesterday, and now I'm scared.
Just say that one more time.
It's Jejong. That's how it's spelled.
Jess though, yeah.
But I think, yeah. But I think
you said her name was Des.
No, I didn't.
I swear.
I didn't. Cut it, Tim. But I don't think she pronounces the J, so now I'm confused.
Yeah, it's like Dutch
Dion.
or something, yeah?
Yeah.
I only know that because I'm right into soccer. So all the Dutch soccer players, it's De Jong.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Frankie
she's
De Jong.
fucking DJ to me because 2 Jesses in one place is too much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of Jesses. You know when you type into my strength book and it populates? We have lots of Emilys as well.
We do.
Yeah. I was like,
3.
I was like, where did all these come from? Yeah, because I got 2 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like every now and then, if I'm getting bored, I just put one letter in, see what comes up.
See what happens.
How many of these do we have?
Yeah. So I thought we would go through her onboarding process.
Yeah, sweet. I'd love to know.
Very good. Yeah, so it's just like as a trainer, if you've gonna start or you have started, like have you been through all these steps? Do you actually have it? Remember when we did the social media thing and we were like, if we started again, and then both of us were like, we could just do this tomorrow. Let's do that then.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd go down that road. So, first thing we did was obviously like, hey, come shadow a class.
Yeah.
So the U-Strong format is...
First, we did something before that.
What's that?
We wanted to attract a certain type of person.
For the hiring process. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So we outlined like what is a person that embodies us as a business, as a company.
Yes. All right. So let's do that. So if you
are
we've
hired before,
if you are a trainer in a position that's looking to put on someone, what should you look for?
Yeah,
that's a cool,
absolutely,
it's a cool place.
Yeah.
And even we've got another gym that we work with that's kind of in a bit of a spot at the moment that needs this as well. Because I think a lot of those group class gyms fall in the trap of just like, we need to pay someone to run the class.
Yes.
Because it only wants to get off the tools.
Yes.
And they don't want to run all the classes. So it's just like, I just need someone to run the class, which is not what we've done at all.
Agreed.
Because it's so limited.
Yeah, and we know that has an expiry date.
And
that creates a problem in the future. Because it's no different to getting a staff member, I think, is even harder than getting a client.
Agreed.
You know, in terms, because way harder and more resourceful.
Yeah.
You know, because you work at, what does it take, like 5 to 25 times or whatever it is to, find a client that is to keep one?
Yeah.
Imagine what it does to, not just marketing, but the interview process, all of the training, the time that it took to take them through it, all of that. So
remembering every day that the gym that you bought is 90 minutes away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so getting it right is important.
Yeah, 100%. Sorry, I'm just thinking on the fly now, going to a different place. So we've got a few people. So we have a licensing agreement, basically, where you can essentially buy how we mentor trainers, basically, and bring that into your own business. When I have conversations with people about that, I talk about 2 different things that you want to do for your business. Do you want to go lateral and have a team of more of you? So my head goes to people like Nexus, Flex Success, I don't know who else, to just have this like lateral, everyone is like elite, and that's you're trying to build a small team of elite coaches.
Yeah.
At that stage, you're probably providing leads and all that kind of stuff. Or the route we went was more of a mentoring, skill building, education service. We provided a service to a new trainer to bring them up. I guess was our mentorship model through the late 10s. Yeah. Is that what we call it? Is it the 10s?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just say between this day and this day.
So I've been speaking to a few people lately just about like, how do you want to tackle that? Like what route do you want to take? Do you want to be the educator, or do you just want to have more of you? That's obviously much harder to get because why? If someone's already very good, very successful, why do they want to come to your team versus if you can have a value exchange of I'll teach you how to do everything and give you all the systems.
Yeah. I feel like that influences what you look for.
100%
as well. Yeah. So kind of two-folded there.
Yeah. So for us with our mentorship, our goal is to get someone new because there's no bad habits. Also, we don't have to move clients across. It'll be easier.
Yeah.
We will for the right
absolutely.
person.
Yeah. It's definitely there.
And there's always a negotiation that happens around that. But yeah, just the goal is someone new, someone who's keen to go full time, and someone who's going to work at a health club.
Yes.
So they're check. Then, what do you actually want in the person? Can you have a conversation?
Communication's so important.
Communication and work ethic, everything else is teachable.
Yep.
Especially
if you have the system, you do the system.
Yeah.
Be great at talking to people, but do it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where, the other week we had the busy work, the person who works hard may not be successful.
Yeah.
That's the only difference is once you target the work.
Give them the framework.
Yeah. So if you can talk and you're motivated.
Yeah.
Mate. Have at it.
Yeah. And we've seen, not that we would never do it, but you'd fucking have to be impressive to convince me to do it again. But just people that have tried, left, and are coming back.
Yep.
Or have tried, struggling, and are coming back. Because I just feel like you find a way.
Yeah.
And then almost every person that we've brought on that's done that hasn't worked out.
Yep.
Because it was the input was the problem in the first place.
Yeah.
They weren't even able to get a stable footing to then learn and grow and whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be recruitment for us. So I guess from our end, we looked at it from what's the vision mission of the business? What are we trying to achieve? What are the services we're going to offer? Who's the person coming to the gym? What do we want U-Strong to stand for? What's its point of difference in the industry? All the stuff that we talk about on the pod all the time with every PT business that you should have.
Yes.
We started with that and then was like, okay, who fits this?
Yeah, and we also I think what this is out of maturity, but we also worked out how we going to provide value to someone to make this worth their while.
Agreed.
Because a lot of, like you said before, a lot of businesses just go, we need this role filled.
Yeah.
So we'll just take someone who applies and fills the role. Mm-hmm. Where I think, for us, we're cultivating a team and a culture. And we know that if you get good people or you make good people or you make even better people by giving them, it's almost like the roles are reversed slightly. You're like, this is why this job's good for you.
Yeah.
This is why you should be a U-Strong coach because we're going to do all of these things for your career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a huge hole in small group stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Of owners hiring people to do classes.
Yeah, well, it's got an expiry date on it.
And not seeing it as class, trainer, coach, development.
It's only seen for one person in that business, when that would be the one managing the trainers.
And it's just, who do you attract for that? Even if you're paying $50 a class, who that person's not a career personal trainer.
Absolutely. You can see why it's failed in the past with, said small group training gym. It's you walk in, the screen has the programs on them, and then you come out of your Cert 3, not even your Cert 4.
Yeah.
Staring at said screen, motivating a group of people, getting you $50.
Yeah.
Who's going to do that forever?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything worse. And then it's you got, maybe 2 sessions in the morning, maybe 3?
Yeah.
So you do that over a span of 4 hours.
Yeah, split shifts, all that.
Then you got to come back.
Yeah.
And just do that, nothing else. Mm-hmm. That would just be,
you'd outgrow it pretty quick.
Yeah, well, that's it. It's just that's exactly the term, just outgrowing. And then if there's not enough people coming back, if there's not enough staff coming in, it's way harder to find them.
Yeah.
Especially now, I feel like I don't really hear many people say they're studying. I don't know.
It's way less, man.
Are we just out of the loop?
No, it's way less coming through.
Yeah, I reckon post lockdowns and stuff, it's just not as it hasn't glorified the industry where it once was.
Yeah.
Because it's just this can be shut down at any moment.
Yeah.
So
and the noise right now about the cost of living, the genuine impact of cost of living now that the cert's not funded.
Yeah. If you're not highly skilled, you'd be suffering.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. So yeah, anyway, that like so I'm just thinking of like the chain though.
Yeah, like how many students did we teach that just did it, and were like, "Oh, I'm just doing it for my knowledge." I'm like, "Bruh, it's $5,000.
Pay me $5,000. I'll teach you everything and more, and I'll probably get you jacked or shredded along the way."
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
I'll teach you fucking anything.
Yeah,
yeah.
So that's definitely, I think that's gone now. Government funding's gone. A little bit less in terms of like just expendable cash.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you got less people coming in. So then it's like, well, that business is set up to fail.
Yeah, agreed.
So keeping the people is important, and we knew that was important. And so we've tried to set things up with the best interest of the trainer at heart.
Yeah, I was also talking to the other gym that we're obviously working with and sort of explaining like they've gone group to facility and that's it. Yeah, that weren't one-on-one coaches.
Yeah,
haven't really done one-on-one coaching. Personal training wasn't really the forte. And like, you don't understand the assets you have, which we're about to go through, of what you can actually offer and what this facility can actually offer.
Yeah.
So we're super aware of like spreading greater offers across like buy once, buy more kind of concept. They're just like buy once and keep them.
Yeah.
Rather than different avenues to come in and how does it all feed each other and how does that ecosystem of service actually work in the community. Yeah. So first thing we did with Jess, DJ, was just like how to run classes and how to use the app. Like, I know it sounds dumb, but PT's coming in, if you are that new trainer, it's just like, can you run a PT session? How many people now are coming through without the amount of shadowing hours they should have that haven't really watched, even just that haven't had a personal trainer themselves, haven't been coached before, like, learn to do the thing.
There's no better way than following people in the gym and then getting personal training yourself. Yeah. Those two things will be
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just, Jess is 2-3 years in, maybe longer. It might be longer, but very established, know what she's doing, but it's like, this is a different environment. You've run larger groups, a totally different style of gym. Now you're coming to use strong that like almost, it's small group strength training that you would maybe see classes at a powerlifting gym or a strength gym, but it's a standalone. That's all we do.
Yeah.
So it's not a common thing either. So learning how to navigate that. And like one of the things she said was just like, oh, you don't have to be like the hype. It's like, no, you just make it move really well. Like, and that's a personal service, and then congratulate them when they excel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is how we personal train as well, right?
Agreed. Sorry, I'm just,
my
phone is going absolutely banana.
Got weekend things. So fundamentals, can you run a session? Good. Next, how do you get fucking clients?
Yeah.
So calling leads, calling members.
Yep.
So we've been accumulating with pre-sale, it'll be like 12 weeks now of leads. So at some point, it's like, here's the list. Go and call all the people that haven't come in.
Yeah.
Offer them a free personal training session. So that's like, you're going to be good on the phones. She didn't have to do that in her previous role. The gym provided basically all the clients for her.
Yeah, okay.
Then once she was booked out, fucking leave me alone, send me a client when I ask.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Because she was killing it. So that, I think any facility you're going into, that should be the primary kind of step. And realistically, your first 12 weeks as a personal trainer in any facility is a sales role.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's like fundamentals of doing the session and providing a service.
Yeah.
Getting clients.
Yeah.
Because we had a little, I said this to someone the other day. I was like, what's going to progress you faster? Doing 10 sessions a week or doing 35 sessions a week? If you just want to become a good trainer and you're that, like, oh, I don't want to sell, I don't want to, it's like, okay, so you just want to be good. Who's better?
Do the thing more.
Who's the person who does 10 or the person who does 30 in 6 months' time?
Yeah.
It's always the person that's done more sessions.
Agreed.
Your system's better, your communication's better, your coaching's better, your eye is better. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Setting up a booking system. So having Calendly, having all of that set up, having it all automated, put their details in, everything happens. Everything's done after that.
Yep.
Which I think still a lot of people don't have.
Yeah, by the sound of it.
Done. Just like call, put them in Google Calendar, and that's it.
Yeah. Send them a message if they remember.
Yeah, which is manual, and then you forget. And Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. The other thing obviously was just like walking the floor. So like offering people in this scenario, it's just like offering people in the group, hey, do you want to come do a PT session? Yeah. And we have had heaps of it through Standout Hey, the people that work in that style of gym. Yeah. And they're like, how do I get a client? It's like you hang out with 30 of them 4 times a day.
Yep. And they all want to be better than each other.
Yeah.
So they work in the same group.
Yeah. Walk up to one of them and say, hey, I think you'd really benefit from a PT session.
Yeah. And then all it takes is for you to get good results with that one. And the rest of them are like,
yeah. Do PT. Why are they doing that?
Yeah. How are they getting so good?
Yeah.
So quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how people think.
So then what we call, so part of that booking system, we call the hero content, which I think is a huge missing link that so many people don't have, which is why it's good.
Yeah.
So how would you describe the hero content?
It's a piece of content that positions your business for what you do and how you do it, and what results that person can expect, so that they don't make assumptions of what it is.
Yeah, I like the last bit.
Yeah. Because you got to think, like, again, everyone's had an experience of fitness service, we'll call it now.
Yeah.
Be it at a business level, as in a gym level and a trainer level.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone has an appointment with said business, they might think it's the same as what they've had in the past, of course, whether it's good or bad. So said hero content positions the business that they're about to visit exactly how that business wants to position that person.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Thank you.
So delivery format, short YouTube video. We've used a podcast a lot.
Yeah, brochure.
PDF is good.
Slides some people have done.
Yeah.
You know, it's whatever you lean into the thing that you're confident and comfortable with the most first.
Yeah.
And then just evolve it, because it's best to have multiple.
Yeah.
It's best to have as much as possible. Because even I was thinking, we were talking about the A to Z, kind of client experience the other day.
Yeah.
Yesterday. And going through, how people inquire.
Mm-hmm.
So we've always been told, like, however they inquire, you match them.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite similar. Like, if someone has a certain, kind of affinity to how they absorb content, it may be worth having a brochure for one person. And we'll just generalize. Usually, if they're older, brochures, it.
Yeah.
If they're a bit younger, it could be like a 2-minute video.
Yeah.
So real quick, like, this is who we are, this is what we do. Can't wait to work with the people who have experienced this, and this.
Yeah.
So having multiple ways over time is great, but first just start with something that you can get done straight away, because time between idea and actually completing it, that's the litmus test of who's successful and who's not.
Agreed.
You got to do the thing, whatever it is, as fast as possible.
Yeah.
The faster you do it, the more successful you'll be.
Yeah, and we've had feedback that, like, close ratios go from 50% to 90%.
Yeah,
just by introducing,
even just show ratio.
Yeah.
In like doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it Noah? She said 50% increase in just people showing up. So if you get better at doing the consult, which is the next skill on top of that, you have the potential to get 50% more clients.
Yep.
That's massive.
Yep.
Just from a piece of content.
So I think we went with, Ustrong, we've gone with a PDF of slides, basically.
Yeah.
Turn your phone now. That's basically just like who we are, who we work with, what problems we solve, outcomes we've gotten. Look forward to seeing you. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. So it's just, like you said, it's just, does BFT do that? No. Does F45 do that? No. Does another big box gym do that? No. It's just like, this is giving you an idea of what's going to happen and what we're about and what we stand for before you get here.
Yeah, and to explain it even more to the context of personal trainers listening to this, to stop your prospect thinking you're going to just write them a generic program and show them how to use the treadmill.
Yeah.
That piece of content changes everything for them.
Yeah. Yeah, it puts you on a pedestal straight away.
Yeah, it separates you from those people that do it. It separates the person from the expectation that that's going to happen. And it takes them more towards the side of, you have goals that you want to achieve. We're invested in how to achieve them because we do it a certain way and we've done it already with all of these people.
Yeah. It also communicates like a premium feel too.
Absolutely.
Like pricing wise, if I get that, I'm expecting a higher price point than
all of it. Yeah.
See you Monday, Dave. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's part of the service, and if the service is good, people pay more. You know, statistically, it's proven that happens.
Yeah. So then we went into being good at consults.
Mm-hmm.
So